Hey, YouTube creators, I'm talking about you 40s and above. Have you just been accepted into the YouTube Partner Program? I am congratulating you if you have, and you are excited on starting to earn money on YouTube. Well, it's not that easy, but it is a fun journey, let me tell you. Now that you are a YouTube partner, this means now the job begins. I'm talking about the real grind. It begins now. All the stuff that you were doing while building towards this very moment, it was still hard work, but none compared to what you are going to be doing. Because in order for you to earn on YouTube, you need to work really, really hard. Or maybe you're already in the YouTube Partner Program but want to make sure you're maximizing your potential earnings. You are in the right place. Let me tell you that. Either way, you are in the right place in today's video because we are going to dive into the key factors that influence how much money you can make on YouTube after joining the Partner Program. I love this so much because we get to talk about maximizing your YouTube earnings, which is a key factor. So now let's talk about tip number one. Your audience engagement and watch time is very, very important. So let's talk about it. One of the biggest factors, audience engagement. Number one, let's start with audience retention. Audience retention is basically the amount of time that people take watching your video. And then while they're watching your video, what activities are they doing with that video? Are they interacting with the video by leaving a comment, liking the video? And if they are convinced enough, are they subscribing to your channel? Those sort of stuff. So YouTube rewards creators who keep viewers on their platform longer because YouTube is a business. Now that you are monetized, YouTube takes 45% of the CPM. We are going to talk about what a CPM is in a different video. And then you take home 55%, which is called an RPM. Once again, we'll talk about that in my next video. This means that the more people watch your videos all the way through and engage with your content, like I've said earlier, through likes, comments, shares, and subscriptions, the more money you can make. So that is why you would hear YouTubers would literally beg people to like, share, comment, and also subscribe to the channel. Why? Because that activity increases your earnings on YouTube, particularly watch time. And then the crucial metric, of course, it is watch time. Watch time is the total amount of time that viewers spend watching your content. That is so important, guys. Do not also, as a consumer of YouTube videos, have the habit of not watching another YouTuber's video all the way through, because you are actually killing that person's channel when they do not make a certain amount of watch time. And if they are monetized, if you don't watch the video in full, that means you also did not watch the ads, and therefore that YouTuber is not going to earn anything. So YouTube's algorithm favors videos that hold attention. Very important to understand that. So focus on creating engaging content that keeps viewers hooked. The longer people stay on your video, the more ads they are likely to see. Yep. That is why I will encourage you that if you were creating videos that were as long as 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 7 minutes, start creating videos starting from 8 minutes and above, because you are able to add mid-roll ads there. Tip number two, add formats and placements. Very important, that one. Sometimes you leave it to YouTube to place the ads for you. Sometimes you have the control of where you want to place these ads, but let's dive into that. Now let's talk about the ad formats. The types of ads YouTube show on your videos can significantly affect how much you earn. Here are a few examples, guys. Displayed ads. These are the ads that appear to the right of your videos. So I don't think those one pay that much, but the fact that they are there, the only time I think they pay is when somebody clicks on them and visits the website, and that click pays you a commission of some sort. Then you have overlay ads. These are the ads, of course, that we see the moment we either click on the video or at some point a mid-roll ad is going to play. These semi-transparent ads that pop up on the lower portion of your video. Those overlay ads, I believe they no longer exist. I think they used to call them pop-up ads or something like that. But I think about 2 years ago, YouTube kind of like got rid of the overlay ads. But the ones that count the most is the skippable and non-skippable ads that you now see during a video or before a video or after a video. These are the ads you see before or during a video. Skippable ads tend to pay more if the viewer watches beyond the first 5 seconds. That is why I always say on my other channels where I'm monetized, like, guys, if you can just watch 5 seconds of my video, of my ad, I get paid. But if the people watch the ads all the way through, of course, you'll be making more money. So I think it's also important for you to educate your community not to skip ads, but do give them grace. I always give them grace with the ones that are very long. If it's beyond 4 minutes, I will give you grace, but ideally, I would like them to watch the entire ad. If the people are not interested in watching ads, at least 5 seconds. Just 5 seconds. Out of the 30 seconds, just 5 to 10 seconds, maybe. You can push it to 10 seconds. I mean, seriously. Because at the end of the day, to create a YouTube video is a lot of work and time consuming. So non-skippable ads can also pay well, but they can affect our viewer experience. So those are the ones that we are currently seeing where the ad will play without you having any control of skipping that ad or not. They're usually very, very short and they're literally like 3 seconds, about 3 to 5 seconds long type of non-skippable ads. So you've got to keep it in mind that where and when ads appear in your videos plays a role to videos over 8 minutes long can have mid-roll ads, which can increase revenue. So if you are wondering, oh my goodness, why am I not making as much money as I want to? That's look at the length of your video. Very important that you look at the length of your video. Start creating videos that are 8 minutes and longer so you can add mid-roll ads. And then tip number 3 is niches and content type. Yeah, the type of content that you create or the type of niche that you've chosen for your channel will determine how much money you are going to earn. Let's start with CPMs before we get to RPMs. Again, this is a video I want to dedicate this topic on its own video. So another key factor is, of course, your content niche. Advertisers are willing to pay more for certain type of content because they can target specific audiences. So for example, finance, technology, real estate, and business channels often have higher CPMs. If you were wondering what a CPM is, that is cost per thousand impressions than vlogs or general lifestyle content. So the finance, technology, real estate, and business topics or niches, they pay more than vlogs and lifestyle content. This is not to say, oh my goodness, I need to stop lifestyle content, because let me tell you something. They also have, they pay quite well. If $5 per 1,000 views is a lot of money, then yeah, that's great. Versus a dollar per 1,000 views. And you must remember, YouTube still takes its 45% out of that. So the key here is not to force a niche you are not passionate about. You've got to be passionate about the niche. If you are a financier or a person that is well versed in the finances or technology or real estate or business, then you can pursue these type of niches with passion. But got to understand how your niche impacts your revenue potential as well. And then let's look at another factor which is very important that many people don't necessarily know about. That is geographic audience. You know how, I don't know who did this, that apparently there's first world countries, second world countries, and third world countries, but in most cases, we talk of first and third world countries. So the CPMs, they differ from one economic bloc to the next. Okay. So it's very important to understand that. So now let's discuss how geographic audience can impact your earnings. So the countries where your viewers are watching from matters because ad rates vary from country to country. Like I said, in the third world country, the ad rates they are very, in fact, they are drastically low, including developing countries. They are very, very low versus the so-called first world countries, okay, where the ad rates are very high. That's because they got more buying power than generally viewers from countries like the US, Canada, Australia. By the way, Australia has the highest CPM in the entire world. Yes, it is bigger than that of the United States. And parts of Europe have higher CPM rates compared to other regions. Knowing where your audience is based can give you insight into your earning potential. So if you are in Africa, or most of your viewers are coming from Africa, as you know, Africa has third world countries, and other African countries don't necessarily have YouTube partner program, meaning that you may have a lot of people watching your videos from a third world country in Africa and you would make $0 yet your views are saying 3 million, 20 million views. Yeah, and you actually make $0 simply because of the CPM rates there are non-existent. So it is advisable that even if you are in Africa, if you can aim at gaining audience from first world countries and make significant amount of money. But of course, there are some African countries where the CPM are almost as high as that of the first world countries. If you look at countries like South Africa, countries like Morocco, Egypt, Algeria, sometimes Ghana, and then other countries with quite low CPMs there. So looking at your geography or your top geography will tell you how much money you could potentially make from your videos. Now let's go to tip number 5, which is upload consistently, or consistency, and of course equals growth. Consistency is, I call it queen on YouTube. Consistency is queen. Some people say consistency is key, which is all good and well when it comes to YouTube success. So I say impress the queen so that the doors will open to the algorithm favoring you. That's how I always looked at it. Channels that upload regularly tends to perform better in the long run because they keep the audience engaged and coming back for more. So consistency, this is what it does. It builds you a community, and that community is the one that is your money maker. YouTube's algorithm favors active channels, which means more recommendations and more ad revenue. Also, as your channel grows in subscribers and views, your earning potential grows exponentially. So keep that momentum going by uploading consistently, because again, consistency is queen on YouTube. This is the queen that is very close, having close affairs with the YouTube algorithm. I am telling you that for sure. If you are not consistent, maybe you need to change your attitude and start really becoming consistent with your channel. And then, of course, the last tip that I'm going to give you is look at your external revenue sources as well. This is something I would say whenever you are, that now that you started your channel, set up your channel for external revenue sources as well, meaning position your channel to doors of opportunities that may come from brand deals and sponsorships, and also your audience trust in you, because affiliate marketing also goes along with trust. If your audience trusts you, and then they trust that these affiliate links that you have embedded in your description box are products and services that you use, then you are going to make some significant amount of money. So don't rely solely on YouTube ads. To be unwise of you to just rely on Google AdSense alone, but you must also find other ways of making money on YouTube. So while ads are great, many creators supplement their income with external revenue sources. As I've mentioned, those external revenue sources are brand deals and sponsored content. You will get brands falling at your feet if your YouTube channel performs really, really, really well in terms of views, engagement, subscribers, and etc. and so on. And of course, affiliate marketing and affiliate marketing links, merchandise sales. If you are a person who has a merchandise business, whether that is key holders, mugs, hoodies, t-shirts, whatever the case might be that you would like to sell on your merchandise store, you can also place that under your YouTube channel. And then, of course, you will have fan support through platforms like Patreon or YouTube channel membership, super thanks, super chat, super stickers, etc., and so on. So by diversifying your income streams, you can significantly boost your overall earning on YouTube. So don't sleep on the money, because there's money all over YouTube if you actually think about it. Therefore, there we go. These are the top factors that influence how much money you can make after joining the YouTube Partner Program. Make sure to focus on engagement. Guys, make sure that you focus on engagement more than anything. Ad placement, content type, as well as be consistent, because consistency equals growth, and that equals maximizing your earnings on YouTube. So if you found this video quite helpful, give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more YouTube growth tips, and hit that bell notification so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. And I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time in the next video. Thank you. Good luck, guys.